Yo Rebels, today I'm going to help you guys out with Captain Wise Voice boss from Black Myth Wukong. Now let's start off with what do you need for this boss battle. Firstly, you need to be at least level 40. Don't be lower than level 40 when you go into this boss battle. Obviously higher is a lot better, so if you're above level 40 you're chilling. And then secondly, be sure you've bought the best armor in this shop for yourself so that your defense can be higher, meaning you will succeed better in the battle. Okay, now let's break down the fight of Captain Wise Voice boss so it could be easy for you to defeat him. So firstly, when you run in, he's going to target you with lasers. Now go into your spirit form because there is an array of lasers coming straight at you right now. And that one is very difficult to dodge. And with this spirit that I'm using, you cannot take damage. So that's why I went into the spirit, because I'll rather take no damage and waste the spirit than take a lot of damage and still have the spirit. Now secondly, you need to play very aggressive. You need to go for his foot. The foot is his target point to get his weak point open. So keep on playing aggressive towards his foot, but as soon as you hear him make a sound, then you need to start dodging backwards. You see, start dodging backwards. I heard him make a sound. Now he's yelled, he's made my health bar lower, as you can see. The same that happened in the dungeons before you got to him. Now we're playing aggressive again. We're going for his foot. We'll keep on targeting him. And now, he's down. Now, you listen to me. Do not freeze him as soon as he is down. When he's down, go for him. If you want to use your freeze ability, only freeze him the second you see he starts going up again. My freeze ability wasn't available at this point, that's why I didn't do it. But that's really good advice I can give you. I think I am going to try it later in the battle again, because that was my strat going into this. Now it's back to rinse and repeat. Now we're going to have to play aggressive again. Watch out for that. That's easy dodges. Playing aggressive. See? Now over here you can sprint or you can dodge. I did sprinting because I got a lot further with sprinting than dodging. The dodging took too slow for me. So as you see, I just kept on sprinting. I healed for the very first time in the battle. Keep on sprinting. And now, after this, the floor is going to start turning red. You have one of two choices. If you have your spirit available, use your spirit, because this is also very difficult to dodge. Or secondly, you can listen to the sound and then dodge at the right moment. When you hear the sound is about to explode, that's when you dodge. That's your two options you have over there. But I would prefer the spirit one if you have your spirit activated, because you get a lot of spirit power up when you go in for attacks. So you get your spirit quite a lot and quite easy. As you can see, we're rinsing and repeating again. We're playing really aggressive towards Captain Wise Voice. Nothing much going on currently. Now this fight seems easy, but yet again this is a very manipulative fight. It makes you think you're getting somewhere, but in the meantime this dude just pulls out crazy moves and he just one-taps you. So do not think, wow, this is so easy. It really is not as easy if you do not know what you are doing. As you can see, I'm getting in that damage on his weak point. Another tip that I can give you, when he falls down, unmark him and then mark him again so that you can stay in the center of his head. Otherwise, when you just keep him marked like this, as you can see that white dot, if you just keep them locked in like that, he is going to go behind his head, which you don't want. So unlock and lock back in. Now we're at the point where his health bar is at the same length as his name. When you're at that point, I advise you to use this spell over here. Transform into this guy. You can take damage, it doesn't count towards your main damage, but obviously keep on dodging so you can keep this guy for longer. I'm doing damage, getting that heavy attack in. Even with that heavy attack hitting the paw, it still did a lot of damage towards him. And he's burning as well right now, so the burning is also helping a lot. This stuff is also really difficult to dodge. Timing needs to be perfect. But as soon as you have that over, it's about just rinse and repeat again. Now you're in the home stretch, man. There's not much going on. Do not panic. my advice to you is keep calm, because when his HP starts getting low like this, you start panicking, you're not focusing anymore, you're not locked in, and you miss your dodges everywhere you go. As you can see here at the end, I started panicking a little bit, and I fumbled here and there, but I still kept on reminding myself, do not panic, stay calm, pretend like this is still the start of the match, and I want them. So listen, I'm listening to the sound, and dodge. You see, as soon as you hear the sound going explodey, and then you just dodge. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So far, eh? See, when you know what you're doing in Black Myth Wukong, the game is a lot easier than when you're just spamming all your abilities and just spamming all your buttons, basically. Do not do that. That's my best advice currently. I'm currently at the end of chapter 4. The bosses upcoming is a lot more difficult. You know, so far the two most difficult bosses for me was the chapter 2 end boss and then the chapter 3 end boss. The end bosses are the most difficult. Chapter 1 end boss is pretty easy, but the others are like, you need to have a game plan and you need to lock in and you need to know what you're doing. As you can see, we're just rinsing and repeating, playing very aggressively. Now he's fell down, and now we go in. Now I'm spamming that button. I'm going to use my heavy attack. Before I even use my heavy attack, he's down. So in conclusion, my advice for you is you need to know when to use your abilities in Black Myth Wukong, especially when it comes to Captain Wise Boys. Because if you use your abilities at the wrong times, you're going to fumble a lot, and this is going to start getting repetitive and difficult because you're going to die over and over and over and over and over again. So try getting that spirit that I've been using in this match. The spirit is obtainable in chapter 2, close to the rocks Vanguard boss. Over there somewhere you will find it. Just explore around. My second advice that I can give you is when he falls down, remember, target him square, 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 and as soon as he wants to stand up, you freeze him, and then you go in for that extra bit of damage, which will make the match a little bit shorter and a little bit easier for you. And the final advice I can give you is remember, when the floor turns red, either go into your spirit or listen to the sound when you need to dodge. And in game, do not panic. When this health bar is with his name, do not panic. Keep calm. Pretend like it's still the start of the match. And I really hope this helped a lot of you guys, because I saw a lot of people are struggling with this boss. So if this helped you, be sure to like this video. Thank you for watching. GG Gamers.